The 11 most exciting recent archaeological discoveries that have thrilled scientists. For centuries, archaeological discoveries have always brought fascinating surprises, forcing us to reconsider our understanding of human history. Recently, the scientific community has once again been astonished by new and mysterious findings. From ancient ruins revealing secrets that were previously unknown to strange artifacts that could completely change our understanding of ancient civilizations. Each discovery acts like a new piece of the puzzle in the history of humanity. These archaeological events not only challenge long-standing theories, but they also open up new research directions that were never considered before. If you're passionate about history, exploration, and unsolved mysteries, then the following archaeological discoveries will surely surprise and excite you. So, what are these discoveries? Let's explore them together right now. Special ancient weapons from a Roman battle. Recently, hundreds of special Roman-era weapons were unearthed in a city park in southeastern France. These weapons are believed to be remnants of the Battle of Lyon, which took place on February 19, 197 AD. This is considered the largest battle between two Roman armies. The weapons found at the site in Clos de la Visitation Park in Lyon, France, include arrowheads, fragments of weapons and military equipment, and even severed human heads. Among the more than 350 items discovered, archaeologists also found iron helmets, spearheads, swords, and 2 bronze hooks. The area excavated by the research team is believed to be located at a weapons storage depot, an ideal place to search for battle relics. These excavations will help researchers better understand the age of the military camp, as well as their form and function. The Battle of Lyon, also known as the Battle of Lugdunum, took place between the Roman army of Emperor Septimius Severus and the usurper Clodius Albinus. The total number of soldiers on both sides is estimated to have reached 3,000 dozen. The Roman emperor won the battle, beheading Clodius Albinus. However, archaeologists say that excavations will not continue next year as researchers plan to focus their time on studying previous findings and publishing research documents on the ruins. A 4,000-year-old treasure in the tomb of a beauty. Specifically, in 2001, a flood on the Halil River swept through several cemeteries in the region, dating back to the 3rd millennium BCE. The fast-moving waters pushed this beautiful tube, possibly from the tomb of an ancient Middle Eastern beauty, to near the surface, along with many other burial items. While many items were stolen from the naturally unearthed collection, archaeologists were fortunate to find the lipstick tube. After decades of research, it was revealed to be an unparalleled treasure, as the dating process showed the artifact to be nearly 4,000 years old, possibly from around 1936 BCE. For that time period, a cosmetic lipstick tube, which seems ordinary for ladies today, was not only a luxury item but also a major invention. After thousands of years in a deep tomb, the lipstick in the tube has preserved its bright orange-red color, along with a beautiful shimmer. Analyses show that it was a mixture created by grinding hematite, a bright red oxide mineral, and then blending it with other minerals such as manganite and braunite. Fine-ground quartz grains were added to the mixture to create a sparkling effect. There were also traces of plant fibers, which might have been added to produce a fragrance. An interesting coincidence is that the orange-red shimmer is also one of the popular colors trending recently. The lipstick tube is made from fine chlorite stone and is modeled after tubes made from a type of local marsh reed. While it is not known exactly which ancient tomb this treasure came from, ancient records reveal that it was a personal item of ancient Iranian women. These records also show that they used another type of black powder called sorme to make eyeliner and henna designs, as well as special cosmetics to dye hair and skin. This treasure not only serves as evidence of ancient depictions of Middle Eastern beauties with dark-lined eyes and red lips, but also stands as proof of a civilization to be admired from thousands of years ago. The Bimin Road. In September 1968, while swimming in the waters near Bimini Island in the Bahamas, a Caribbean island nation, Dr. Valentine made a discovery that would shake the history of world archaeology. It was a road made of 50 large rectangular and polygonal stone blocks lying about 98 feet deep underwater. Many of the stones are up to 16 feet long and are perfectly arranged. Scientists determined that the Bimini Road is a man-made structure, dating back around 1,000 years. Since its discovery, There have been many differing opinions about the origin and purpose of this ancient site. According to published theories, the Bimini stone structures could be a road, or the remains of a structure with a different function, such as a sacrificial altar, temple, or astronomical observatory. One study suggests that these underwater stones bear a mysterious resemblance to the stones at Sacsayhuaman, the magnificent ancient site in Peru. Some even suggest that the Bimini site is one of the remnants of the legendary city of Atlantis. Today, the Bimini Road, lying on the seabed, is a popular spot for divers. And of course, archaeologists and scientists are also excited about Dr. Valentine's discovery. They hope that future observations will lead to clues that help unravel the historical mystery. The Beast in the Ancient Maya Tomb. A new study published in the journal PLOS One has described an ancient mysterious tomb estimated to be from 435 AD, belonging to a Maya woman. The remains, which only consist of bones, were identified as those of a very young woman, buried in a sitting position with her legs crossed and surrounded by several animals, including beasts. 4 animal skeletons found in the tomb include 2 deer, a crocodile, and a jaguar. Of these, the jaguar was positioned closest to the deceased, while the other skeletons were simply placed beside her. Surprisingly, archaeologist Nawa Sugiyama from George Mason University confirmed solid evidence indicating that the jaguar was a domesticated creature. The most definitive evidence suggests that this was a pet, as the remains showed a high concentration of C4, a carbon molecule common in agricultural plants, especially maize. This beast was raised by humans and fed crops they cultivated rather than hunting wild prey. The fact that this unique and fearsome pet was buried with its owner as part of a sacrificial tradition in Maya culture is not unexpected, as this is not the first time archaeologists have found large feline remains scattered throughout the Mesoamerican region, a historic area in North America that spans multiple countries and was home to many ancient, flourishing civilizations. Research has shown that jaguars, leopards, deer, birds, and other animals were raised by the Maya as pets and traded throughout the region. Some were even bred for their skins and fur. Additionally, some skeletons show a high concentration of C3, a carbon molecule common in wild plants, indicating these animals were victims of hunters. The mysterious underwater caves. On January 10, 2018, the Gran Acuífero Maya, an underwater exploration team, discovered 2 large underwater caves in Tulum, Mexico. What's unique about these caves is that they are interconnected, forming the largest underwater cave system in the world. This search had been ongoing for a decade and was far from an easy task. Cenotes are natural sinkholes that the Maya named in the Riviera Maya region. These holes are formed by the collapse of underground caves, exposing the groundwater below. 14 years ago, German explorer Robert Schmittner and the Gran Acuífero Maya team began their search, hoping to uncover a hidden underwater place. They visited a small town in Tulum and purchased maps of Sac Actun and Dos Ojos. When looking at the maps, they discovered that one cave contained another cave inside it, but the explorers couldn't find the connection between the 2 locations. Despite advanced mapping technology, the maze of tunnels inside was extremely complex, and the winding stone walls greatly hindered their search. That's why the Gran Acuífero Maya team decided to dive in and explore themselves. Oxbel Ha, located south of Tulum, is known as the largest underwater cave, measuring about 167 miles in length. The second largest is Sac Actun, measuring 164 miles, followed by Kuk Bal, which is about 58 miles long. During their exploration, the Gran Acuífero Maya team found Maya ruins, including human bones, staircases, rock paintings, stone walls, and many ceramics. Needless to say, they were thrilled, as these artifacts gave archaeologists a chance to delve deeper into this ancient civilization. Additionally, they discovered that this cave was inhabited by ancient people as far back as 3,000 to 4,000 years ago. The remaining items, such as bones from deer, bears, elephants, and giant sloths, along with many other traces, are believed to belong to the first people who lived on this peninsula. It is believed that these findings are connected to many other caves in the area, so they will continue their search for other tunnels beneath the sea. A unique treasure, deep inside a mysterious black hole. In Baoding City, Hebei Province, China, there is a mountain that rises less than 1,000 feet above sea level. At the foot of the mountain lies a small village named Lang. Some believe that most locations with the name Lang are associated with ancient tombs, and Lang Village is no exception. This village has had generations of people guarding tombs, but after so long the villagers no longer know where the tombs are located or who the owners are. In 1968, while constructing an underground shelter here, a group of workers began blasting rocks on the mountain. However, the explosion was unusual, as it produced a high-pitched sound similar to a drum. Even more surprising was that after the explosion, except for a small amount of scattered gravel, the large stones had disappeared. When the dust cleared, the workers carefully examined the area and discovered a large black hole on the mountain. It turned out that all the large stones had fallen into this hole. Realizing that this strange hole might conceal an ancient tomb, the workers immediately reported it to their superiors and the relevant authorities. Soon after, archaeologists, historians, and even biologists gathered at Lang Village to begin a large-scale excavation. After 3 months of digging, the archaeologists determined that the tomb was from the Han Dynasty, dating back more than 2,000 years. The tomb was grand and on a scale befitting an emperor. The tomb's owner was King Liu Sheng of Zhongshan, who ruled from 113 BC. He was the first vassal king of the Zhongshan state, a vassal of the Han Dynasty. King Liu Sheng is also famous for being an ancestor of Liu Bei, the founding emperor of the Shu Han state during the Three Kingdoms period. Liu Sheng was the 9th son of Emperor Liu Qi of the Han Dynasty. In 154 BC, Emperor Liu Qi made Liu Sheng the king of Zhongshan, ruling over the Zhongshan state. Archaeologists found over 1,000 cultural relics, including tons of ancient coins. Among these, more than 4,000 exquisite artifacts were crafted from gold, silver, bronze, and jade. However, there were 3 unique treasures that excited experts beyond measure. These treasures even shocked the world due to their value and the fact that they are nearly impossible to replicate. These treasures include jade armor of Kim Lu. This highly valuable armor symbolizes the high status of the deceased during the Han Dynasty. According to historical records, over 2,000 years ago, Han emperors believed jade could prevent the body from decaying after death. As a result, jade became an important symbol of nobility and was commonly used as a burial item in lavish tombs. The jade armor of Kim Lu is primarily made from gold and jade. In fact, these armors were tailored according to the wearer's rank, using materials such as gold, silver, and copper. The process to make these jade and gold armors was complex, costly, and time-consuming. This is truly a treasure that is nearly impossible to replicate or counterfeit. These 3 treasures have now been recognized as national treasures and are displayed at the Hubei Provincial Museum in China. If you have the chance to visit, don't miss the chance to see these mysterious treasures. The Underwater City, beneath the Bermuda Triangle. The Bermuda Triangle has been famous for centuries for its mysterious disappearances. Many scientific explanations have been proposed to explain the terrifying phenomena that have haunted humanity for so long. While the mysteries of the Bermuda Triangle remain unresolved, in October 2012, a group of explorers made a shocking discovery beneath the deep waters. The world was stunned when they announced the discovery of an underwater city beneath the Bermuda Triangle. At a depth of nearly 650 feet, the explorers found an ancient city that dates back approximately 1,000 years. Not only that, but in the central region of the Bermuda Triangle, they discovered 4 massive pyramids along with several statues of sphinxes, which were thought to only exist in Egypt. Upon further measurement and analysis, scientists found that the size of these 4 pyramids was much larger than the Great Pyramids of Giza and Cheops in Egypt. While the origins and construction techniques of the pyramids on land remain a challenge for scientists, the discovery of 4 enormous pyramids beneath the Bermuda Triangle has left them even more puzzled. To this day, the mysteries surrounding the underwater city and the giant pyramids remain unsolved. The mysterious handprint beneath a 1,000-year-old ditch. Specifically, during a survey prior to the implementation of an infrastructure project, they unearthed a ditch running beneath a busy street. The ditch was likely dug by the Muslims around the 10th century to help protect the city. The ditch, carved from stone, is at least 33 feet wide and between 6.5 to 23 feet deep. Its function was to prevent enemies from approaching the walls of Jerusalem and infiltrating the city. However, archaeologists are still unclear about the purpose of the handprint carved into the wall. Ditches were often filled with water, like those surrounding castles in Europe, but the newly uncovered ditch was left dry, with the hope that its massive size would serve as an extremely difficult obstacle for invaders. According to historians of that time, the large ditch helped block invading forces, such as the Crusaders, who laid siege to the city during the Siege of Jerusalem in 1099. However, the Crusaders eventually succeeded in penetrating the city. The handprint is the most intriguing aspect discovered by the team of experts, but they are unsure what it symbolizes. The handprint could have been carved by a Muslim or Jewish defender of the city, or it may have belonged to the European soldiers who invaded. It is also possible that this meticulously carved handprint has no symbolic meaning at all and was just a prank. The research team stated that the true meaning of the mysterious handprint may be revealed after further study of the completed dry ditch, but as of now, they have not published any results, and the handprint remains an unsolved mystery for archaeologists in general. 1,300-year-old gold and garnet necklace. At an archaeological site in central England, archaeologists discovered a 1,300-year-old necklace made of gold, garnet, and various other semi-precious stones. The necklace and many other valuable artifacts are referred to as the Harpole treasure, found in the local parish of Harpole, Northamptonshire. The discovery sheds light on the important roles of some women during the Anglo-Saxon period. The necklace was buried with a high-status woman who died sometime between 630 and 670. In addition to the necklace, archaeologists also found a relatively large silver cross, 2 decorated ceramic jars, and a shallow bronze dish. This jewelry indicates that the woman was very powerful and revered, possibly a leader, princess, or even an abbess. The necklace consists of 30 beads and faces made of gold, garnet, glass, and semi-precious stones, strung together alongside Roman coins. X-ray results of the soil from the tomb revealed an intricately decorated silver cross featuring a human face. Organic material in the grave contained fragments of fur and leather. The 2 ceramic jars may have originated from areas that are now France or Belgium. The skeleton in the grave had fully decomposed, except for small fragments of tooth enamel. However, the necklace and other artifacts convinced the archaeologists that the tomb's occupant was indeed a woman, and the presence of such rare and valuable items suggests that she must have held a very high social rank to be buried with such treasures. The 2,700-year-old clay seal. Archaeologists in Israel have discovered a clay seal imprinted with Hebrew images and characters, believed to have belonged to the mayor of ancient Jerusalem, dating back 2,700 years. This seal was found near the western wall of the ancient city in Jerusalem and is dated to the 7th century BCE. The seal is engraved with an image of 2 men wearing skirts, facing each other as if looking into a mirror. Below this image is an inscription in ancient Hebrew, which translates to "sent by the mayor of the city." Archaeologist Shlomit Wexler Badola from the Israel Antiquities Authority emphasized the significance of this discovery, as until now, the mayor of ancient Jerusalem was only known from the Bible. This is the first time Israeli archaeologists have uncovered such an artifact from the 7th century BCE in this archaeological site. Although the artifact does not mention the name of the mayor or the name of the ancient city of Jerusalem, archaeologists believe the seal is related to the ancient city. Therefore, researchers hope that studying this mysterious seal further in the future may provide additional clues. The 2,200-year-old unmatched treasure. A recent excavation at the Chaoyang archaeological site in Changsha City, Hunan Province, China, has revealed a series of treasures spanning from the Qin dynasty to the Qing dynasty. The series of discoveries began with over 200 bamboo slips from the Qin dynasty, 221–206 BCE, and the Han dynasty, 206 BCE–220 CE, which were found in an ancient well. The writing on these bamboo slips is seal script, which was commonly used throughout the latter half of the first millennium BCE and continued to be used for inscriptions, decorations, and seal carvings during the Han dynasty. Subsequent analyses highlighted the immense value of these artifacts. They are part of a government archive from ancient times. In addition, excavations led by the Institute of Archaeology at the Chinese Academy of Social Sciences also uncovered traces of a building with a kiln-fired brick foundation dating back to the Western Han period, the early phase of the Han dynasty. The building, measuring 92 by 59 feet, was constructed using various prominent bricks from the Western Han era. It is believed to have belonged to a high-ranking individual, such as an official or noble in the region. Next, a second ancient well from the Song dynasty, 960 to 1279, and the Yuan dynasty, 1271 to 1388, was revealed. Inside this well from the Song-Yuan period, archaeologists found many other valuable artifacts, including ceramics, copper, and bronze items. This treasure-filled site also provided archaeologists with a stash of stone ammunition, which was fired into the area by the Yuan army during the Southern Song period. Furthermore, an important type of artifact that spans from the Warring States period to the Ming and Qing dynasties further enriched the timeline of this special archaeological site. As you can see, these recent archaeological discoveries not only raise new questions about the past, but also challenge the long-standing knowledge we have trusted. Each discovery is a major step forward in understanding ancient civilizations and the journey of human development. With the advancement of technology and new research methods, the future is sure to bring even more surprises our way. Scientists continue to have high hopes for the deep secrets hidden beneath the earth, and we may soon have more answers. What do you think? What are your thoughts on today's fascinating discoveries? Feel free to leave your comments below, and don't forget to give us a like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any other discoveries. Now, goodbye, and see you next time.